So you may have recently watched the video that we did on the mantle and the wallpaper and everything that I added onto it. And I thought, oh, this is perfect timing to show you guys just a wonderful little Christmas twist that we did on the mantle. So, you know, I pulled everything off of the mantle except for a few books, which, you know, I can't help myself. I have to have books on the mantle in some way. But I wanted some kind of beautiful color, but I was also thinking about the fact that maybe after Christmas I wanted to be able to have something that could stay up on the mantle. So these two beautiful orchids, those are artificial plants, and in those big urns. You know, I normally have them in a different part of my house, and I thought, okay, you know, time to shake this up a little bit. So I brought them both over. I had no idea actually if they would fit on the mantle. I thought maybe they might be too wide. So this one I just set literally on the mantle, and I love the explosion of color. When I first put them up, I was doing kind of more of a symmetry thing. It felt all too perfect and organized. And so I pulled down, put a stack of books up here, a few resting in, and planted this one over. And I love how it looks a little bit more interesting, a little funkier. I just think it's more of what our house is about. I threw a few more books, a pretty little bit of red pine, as you can see. And then I knew I needed one more luscious pop of color. So these are just vintage peacocks, and I brought them over. And I love how tiny they feel on the mantle because it's so grand, and I love how big the plants are. And then those are sort of this, they catch your eye in a very pretty way. And, you know, a few ornaments. I added just a pretty little swoop of garland in here. You know, this is just literally artificial garland, but, you know, very pretty. And basically, at the end of the season, I'll pull out the red pine, I'll get rid of the garland, get rid of the ornaments, and I think it's going to stay up for spring because I think it's very beautiful, and I love the scale of the whole thing.